back to something a little more traditional on one side of the table. We have a Delver deck, blue-white Delver from Andrew McNeese.
Is this Conservadelver? Is that what we're out there calling it? Basically, it does have Rune Chanter's Flake. How many lands? Looks like 9. So it's not actually Conservative Delver. It's got 19 lands.
It's looks pretty Yuya-y.
Yeah, it's actually Yuya Delver.
And his opponent is a blue-red Delver.
I love the choice of lands from Jonathan Job. I'm going to say Job because, I don't know.
Not Gob.
Not Gob, that's right.
Gob is pronounced Job, though.
And yeah, on the other side, Grim Lavamancer in Jonathan Job's deck. A twisted image there for the Blood Artists. Birds of Paradise, just one Paradise, I guess. Thoughtscour from Andrew McNeese.
One thing I find shocking about Jonathan's list: 0 Bonfire of the Damned.
Well, I mean, I guess he can't really make use of a lot of the mana. You know what I mean? Like, think if it's a miracle, like, is it even that great for him to be wiping the, like pyroclasming? You know, is it just going to end up being a pyroclasm or like a slag storm?
I just know that in watching blue-red Delver versus blue-white Delver, Bonfire was one of the key cards that was really powerful in that matchup.
So he plays Augur of Bolas and picks up a Pillar of Flame in the top 3. Seachrome Coast for Andrew. In with the Augur of Bolas. We've seen Bolas, now we've seen his Augur.
I want to see his Disciple. I know he's out there.
Yeah, seriously, I think that card could really do some work, but it doesn't seem like anybody's really broken it yet, or really solved it. So Andrew McNeese passes back, and Jonathan with a second Augur of Bolas. I guess technically we did see Augur of Bolas in round 1 before we saw Nicol Bolas himself. But back to the Augurs. Hopefully some more Nicol Bolases later on.
The beatdown. Rawr. 1-3. 1-3. Here we come.
Hey, look, there's Christian Calcano's 4th Sulphur Falls.
That took me a second to parse.
And Augur finds Dissipate for Jonathan Job.
And Snapcaster Thoughtscour, perhaps? There it is.
Yep. And Blade
Angel
Splicer.
Island.
Oh, I'm sorry, Angel. Yeah. Saw the white card, assumed Blade Splicer. It's not even in the deck. Just got a glimpse of it before realizing it was actually Restoration Angel.
And Jonathan just wants to have the Thoughtscour more clearly not in the graveyard.
Yeah.
I don't know, that seems pretty clear to me, actually, but however. This 2-1 does not look too powerful in the face of a 1-3. Thoughtscour of his own, Jonathan Job.
Hits Mountain and Delver. Untaps. Draws. I believe he drew another Delver. Yeah, he did. Delver of Secrets off the top.
In for the beatdown. 2 damage. 1-3, 1-3.
Andrew says, I'll take it.
Delver. And a pass.
And
2
a
life gut
shot.
Yes. In for 2, back at ya. Is that a Moorland Haunt? It appears to be. Another Thoughtscour? Another Thought Scour.
Jonathan Job with another Thought Scour, and looks like Restoration Angel in response from Andrew McNeese.
Now that it can definitely
Resolves.
resolve. Snapcaster hits. I couldn't tell.
It looked almost like he pointed to the exiled Thought Scour, but then realized, wait, no, it's exiled. So that was just an angel.
Null
Yeah.
Snapcasters.
He may have just wanted the angel to resolve and
yes.
saw the opportunity once
Oh,
Jonathan
yes.
tapped down for the Thought Scour. So Jonathan untaps. About 11 minutes left here.
He targeted a Vapor Snag there, just
Okay.
didn't use it.
Yeah.
11 minutes left.
11 minutes left here in round 4 of 9. Here at the StarCityGames.com Open Series in Denver, Colorado. We're watching Jonathan Job take on Andrew McNeese. Not quite a Delver mirror. Two very different versions of Delver. Andrew with the more classic, kind of Yuya Watanabe style Delver, 19 lands, Runechanter's Pike. And then we've got Jonathan Job on the right with blue-red Delver. An archetype we've seen occasionally, but not nearly as much as the blue-white variants. So there's a Pillar of Flame from Jonathan Job. Jonathan trying to take out the Snapcaster, and that resolves. Snapcaster exiled from Pillar of Flame. That Pillar of Flame is like, I believe, okay, there was a time extension for these guys, so it's actually 15 minutes left, by the way. Pillar of Flame is actually one of the main reasons I would want to play Blue-Red Delver. It is so good. So, you know, it hits all the right targets that you want it to hit, plus deals with undying creatures, of which we're seeing a lot as far as the zombies picking up in popularity, and even Gravecrawler. Not undying, but again, another creature you want to exile, so I think that's Pillar of Flame's probably the best reason to play Blue-Red Delver.
In for 2. Unafraid of an angel.
Yeah, he's at a fairly healthy 15. And there's a Grim Lavamancer on Jonathan's side of the board. So board state right now is Restoration Angel on Andrew's side to Augur of Bolas, Grim Lavamancer on Jonathan Job's side. And Andrew adds to his Air Force with a Spirit off of a Moorland Haunt. And takes out the Grim Lavamancer with a Gut Shot. So a lot of action there at the end of Jonathan's turn. All right, Jonathan taking a look at Andrew's graveyard here. Andrew with a significantly faster clock now, and in for 4. Now attempting to resolve Ponder.
This is one of those situations where the Moorland Haunt is a very significant force in this part of the game. The relentless creation of these spirits. Oh, look at that.
And Geist of St.
Better stop that guy. Leak. It's a leak fight.
Yeah,
I can see
counter war there, and Geist of St. Traft ends up resolving after a small flurry of mana leaks. I said Andrew had a quite faster clock, much faster clock, and he's now doubled it, or actually more than doubled it.
Yep. What Jonathan needs to do here is get a Talrand into play and then start Phyrexianing it up a little bit. There's a land. He's maybe part of the way there. Maybe.
And
Image would be not bad.
It is
There we
Image.
go.
So-
There we go. Just something needed to happen to make sure that Geist did not get through.
Yeah. Well, it's not the Geist so much as the angel that comes along with it. I'm pretty sure Andrew would be happy to attack his Geist into a 1/3, as long as it meant the angel was getting in. So, and I mean the 4/4 angel token. So, Andrew content to attack with his Restoration Angel and Spirit, and then pass back to Jonathan. So Jonathan now down to 7 here, I believe, and casting a Ponder. Ponder resolves. Looks, and taking a look back at his hand. Taking a look at his graveyard. Want to take a look at Andrew's graveyard too? Why don't we just get all the information here before you decide? And
he leaves it there.
He does decide to keep
Moon
it.
Ponder
Okay.
finds what he wants. Another land.
And Augur
they
beats.
come.
Yeah, I love the aggression. Just like, you know what, you're hitting me. I mean, obviously, in this case, what's he gonna do? He can't block either of those guys. But,
And he can't fool around. If there's another angel there, there's another angel there.
yeah.
Like, the least of his worries is losing an augur. Like, he'll just die to another angel, so. And the ghost of St. Traft.
Yeah. How deep can we go with ghosts? Apparently not any deeper than tokens. You can't exile tokens from the graveyard with Moorland Haunt. So
In for 5.
Jonathan on the back foot here. Just 10 minutes left in the round, but I don't think they're going to need it. Vapor Snag, and that is going to put him to 1. Jonathan, I don't know what he has available here. That Geist of St. Traft is not in play, by the way. That is Andrew's exiled zone. It's a little confusing being right next to his creatures that are in play. So Bolas is snagged, and other Augur of Bolas
No.
gonna get dissipated. Well, other Augur of Bolas attempts.
That's all
Okay,
she
yeah,
wrote.
this is sorry. Vapor Snag hits first Augur, resolved. Vapor Snag tries to hit second Augur, gets dissipated, and gut shot for the win. So
Jonathan not so happy about that result.
just a little bit too much for him. I like the choice, the deck choice.
I mean,
Blue-Red
I
Delver.
think he needed more than 2 Combust in his sideboard.
Yeah.
And honestly, I watched Bonfire in this kind of matchup a number of times.
Yeah.
Bonfire is a huge thing. Like, they have Moorland Haunt, and you have Bonfire. Because the Moorland Haunt, the usual way to answer a Moorland Haunt before Blue-Red Delver existed was Haunt of Your Own or Sword of War and Peace. And